Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
With Joe Biden's decision to drop out of the 2024 election, Donald Trump is now the oldest presidential nominee in history, and voters are taking notice. An exclusive poll conducted by JL Partners for DailyMail.com reveals that public confidence in the 78-year-old's ability to do the nation's top job is crashing. Voters are now less confident that the former president can fully digest his national security briefings, hold his own in a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, or even survive a full 4-year term than when we last asked them for their views in March. With Biden out of the running, replaced by 59-year-old Kamala Harris, it suggests Trump can no longer deflect questions about rambling answers or muddled names by pointing at his 81-year-old rival. For example, in March some 56% of respondents believed Trump could remember the names of key staff. At that time the number for Biden was only 40%, now the proportion is 46%. In the same way, where once 56% believed the former president could stay alert in the middle of a nuclear emergency, now it is 49%. Just 4 points higher than where Biden was. Trump's ability to do the job declined for each of the 7 questions, by as much as 9 points, in the view of voters. It shows how the narrative has shifted with the sudden withdrawal of Biden. James Johnson, co-founder of JL Partners, said the issue should be a concern for the Trump campaign, although it had not yet reached the sort of level that could end his run. With Biden out of the race, the focus on age has moved on to Donald Trump. And voters do harbor some concerns about that, as our poll shows, he said. There is, though, a big but. Unlike with Biden, those concerns never come up unprompted in focus groups. They are not top of mind, and, remember, this is a guy who was standing waving a defiant fist while covered in blood just a few weeks ago. That represents a lot of things, but infirmity isn't one of them. Trump has endured a rough few weeks. Our poll also found that Harris had eaten into his overall poll lead, leaving him just 2 points ahead. And the poll found that voters thought Trump's age would be a good reason for voting for Harris. It ranked second of the possible attack line. Donald Trump is too old to be president was rated one of the 2 most persuasive reasons to vote Harris by 35% of voters, while 22% ranked one of the least persuasive, a net rating of +13. It was beaten only by the argument that Trump would bring more division and chaos, which had a net rating of +18. Even so, Trump allies believe age will not be a factor. Talk show host and confidant John Fredericks said Trump was sharper than he had ever known him. The Democrats have told us for 2 years it was not an issue and it didn't matter, he said. Now, all of a sudden, they have a younger candidate and age matters? I mean, the hypocrisy behind what they do is beyond the pale. It's really laughable. It's clown show territory. The same poll also tested out Republican attack lines, to see which hurt Harris the most with voters. It found that attacks about her support for a bail fund, blamed for allowing the release of a man who went on to commit murder, could do most damage.